Dr. Arun, welcome to hpathy.com. It's a pleasure to have you with us today here at the Other Song Academy, Mumbai. Dr. Arun, as I have come to know that you have recently become associated with Dr. Sankran's School of Thought, despite having 25 years of clinical practice. My question to you is that for 24 years you have experienced homeopathy in a very classical fashion. You have apprenticed with many good homeopaths, classical homeopaths like Dr. Rastogi, Dr. Diwan Harishchand. What difference do you feel is there in that approach and in the approach that you're following since last 1 year?
Let me thank you first, as what you are doing I know after seeing your website, and I'm very much thankful to you to bring some important aspect of homeopathy through website. As far as my interest in Sankran's method is concerned, of course homeopathy is one, but the way it is being taught all over the world is ways are different. Certainly some doctors are taking only mental symptoms, some doctors are combining mental and physical, some doctors have some sensation methods, some doctors have some, there are something they have different. But I think the basic point in homeopathy is clear cut. The truth that is one is the getting remedy by any way. And Dr. Sankran's method, which influenced me, which attract me, is quite comprehensive. It is quite near to Hahnemannian way, that what adject sensation the patient have in the disease condition. If we got the real language, if we got the actual language of diseased patient or a patient who is in diseased condition, if we get that language, then it is very easy to find the remedy. That's why after going through his many of the books, I got that this is the way by which we can define, we can you can say you can say that we can rediscover the things which we had already. And for that, I started using all these techniques in my practice, and I am getting good result. Of course, in very less time, I have very good experience of dealing some acute diseases, some chronic diseases. That's why I came, and this is how you can say I am associated with him.
But how has your practice changed because of this new understanding of homeopathy? And how do you incorporate that understanding into your existing practice? Because it's as a clinician, I know that if you are in practice since last 24 years, then you already have a set pattern of practice. You already have number of patients who are used to a certain kind of consultation. And the sensation method needs a different approach, a different mindset, and a different way to tackle with patients. How do you incorporate this new understanding in your existing practice, which has been running since last 2 decades?
Actually, our master says in homeopathy what we are taking, that we should not be prejudiced. We should be open always. Even in our practice, after doing homeopathy for a long time, certainly we become prejudiced. That we are following this, we are following that, we are following that. But when we need right medicine, means remedy for any patient, and I have tried this method particularly in those cases where I am not successful by conventional method, then I applied the sensation method by understanding the adject sensation of patient in his diseased condition, I got good experience, and then I thought that okay, we should think this way to find remedy. And I think after going through the whole process, it is very easy to practice through sensation method.
Okay. Is there any advice that you would like to give to people who want to try or want to wade into the waters, who have existing practice or who are new students who want to test into this? What is the way because I have seen people attending a couple of seminars and then trying to emulate the method. What is the recommended way if you have to follow a new path, a newer understanding? What is the path that you would recommend to others? How should they go about it?
In my view, and in present circumstances, I think homeopathy, because science is growing and the way to understanding science is also growing, methods are also different. But in homeopathy, at least students who are coming nowadays, who want to study homeopathy or who are studying homeopathy, if we communicate these things, that see how Dr. Sankaran is doing, the source of medicine, what is the exact feeling of that particular medicinal substance, what is the strength of that medicine in real, if we become able to translate all these things in medical language, in homeopathic language, then certainly anybody, any student who is very much intelligent, who want to do the things in different way, certainly will be attracted. When we are talking with some modern students who are studying in first year or final year, certainly he is excited to know, yes, this is the way we can study homeopathy.
No, but how should, because it's not easy to master the method. How should one actually go ahead? Should he buy the books and read the books and start practicing? Or should he just attend a couple of seminars and try to practice that way? Or should he actually take up a full course and then try to... What is the way ahead? How should one follow?
Yeah, this is problem with many students in institutions, like our doctors, our teachers are of fixed ideas. And students, they are coming, newcomers are open-minded. So we have many ways. I'm talking when I surf in net and then I find Homeopathy, this website. Then I thought that why not a student who is very much familiar with this new technology, if we tell them to use this, if we tell them to see some video cases dealt by Dr. Sankaran or by any other such doctors who are doing fantastic in their field in homeopathy, certainly they will be attracted. What was the things in past, last 10 year, 20 year back, when 30 year back, when we were in the institutions, we have only one manual repertory, then card repertory came, then a software came. Now the whole scenario is changed, whole pattern is changed. So students want to know in different way. They want to use these tools, these all new things which is coming nowadays. Students are very much open in this. So we have to educate them. We have to tell them that yes, these are the websites, these are the softwares, these are the programs, these are the things, these are the video cases. And I think if we preach them, if we teach them in this way, certainly they want to learn in different way. So this is the things, and I think wherever I am going, I am editing 2 journal in Hindi. One is Heritage in Hindi and another is Food, Nutrition and Health. And I am seeing that the participation of newcomer students are very much. Though they are writing just letter to editor, but their participation, what the questions they are raising is quite exciting, and we have to address them. And hopefully this is the 21st century, this is the century of science and technology. Without using all these things, it is very difficult to say, yes, homeopathy is doing something special.
That's a great suggestion. The web-based learning can really open new doors, new vistas for a very uniform practice and educating more and more people into the better homeopathy.
Yes.
I have heard that you have been trying to translate Kent's repertory in Hindi, and we have seen that you have translated 2 of Dr. Sankran's new books in Hindi. Tell us more about that.
See, it is very good excitement. While I had translated Kent repertory in Hindi, and it is, I think I had translated Kent repertory in 2001. So, Bijan has published that translated version. And then, as I know, I think 5th edition they are selling. But I am not satisfied with that translation. It is not easy to translate master's work in any language. It is very difficult. I struck many times, like Dr. Kent used supper and dinner, these 2 words. It is very difficult to translate supper in Hindi and dinner in. Until and unless you don't know how supper is being practiced there, when dinner is, when supper is, all these things. Many ways, like caution and carefulness. So how you translate? Like in Dr. Sankran's book, there is word sensation. I have seen one translation in Marathi, that is samvedna. But exactly Dr. Sankran doesn't mean samvedna. It is anubhuti. What is your feeling? That is in Hindi, anubhuti. So it is very difficult to translate any master's work. But we have to do, because we have galaxy of, we have varieties of students in different languages. And if we succeed in this way, then certainly we can address almost all corner of our country, because it is a country of diversity. Many languages are here, many feelings are here. So if you want to communicate all these things, we have to go to translate the master's idea in many languages.
It's a great work that you are doing while translating important works in English language into Hindi language. And I'm sure that is a service to homeopathy that you are doing. Dr. Arun, thank you so much for being with us today. It has been a pleasure talking to you, and I wish you all the success in your future endeavors.
Thank you, and I reciprocate same to you, because you are doing a fantastic job. I have been with Homeopathy website many times, and you believe me that I never missed, even when I go to sleep, I just want to see what new thing is on your website. So that inspired me, and that encouraged me to do these things, and that is my strength, I can say.
Thank you so much, Dr. Arun.
Thanks a lot.